Hi everybody, Shannon and Karen here with Wandering Out Yonder, and today we are in West Virginia. Behind you is Seneca Rocks. So we are in the Monongahela National Forest and getting ready to go up to Seneca Rocks up here behind you. I think it's about a mile up and a mile down, and we're looking forward to it. And we hope you guys will come along. So right now we are at the very bottom at the parking lot. And you can see just at the very top there's people standing up there. That's where we're headed. So we are at the trailhead to the Seneca Rocks overlook. You can see there is a marquee board here. Right here. And another billboard up here. And this is talking about the rock climbing. So I imagine there's a lot of rock climbing going on here. Anyhow, the trail is a graveled out trail. This is a heavily used trail. Very popular area, and we are here on a weekend day, so it may be busy up here. We're not sure yet. I'm seeing quite a few people going in, a lot of families. So I imagine it's a pretty easy trail. And we are coming up on a little bridge. It's a creek crossing up here. Beautiful area. Another marquee here talking about the area, and we noticed that there was some people down here fishing. It's a beautiful area, and the water's running high because of all the recent rains. It's just really pretty through here. So as you can see, it's a very wide path, and again, it is heavily traveled. And there's quite a few people up here today. If you want to do this trail without so many people, probably should come during the week. We've reached a little juncture. We're going left on the trail to see the platform. We're just a little ways up, as you can see, slowly progressing upwards here. And all along the trail are these little marquees that are set up. Talks a lot about the geological formations, the geology of the area. So you can get a little history lesson here, science lesson. Pretty cool. It's funny, this one stop is called the den tree. You can see it up there with the holes in it. You see that?
Yeah, I know what that's called.
Shannon, I know what that is. Now they talk about how raccoons and stuff live in that, but we also know that snakes go inside of that too. So, yep. We're going to rename that snake trees. That's right, not den trees, yep. Snake trees. Up and up and up and up. See a staircase in front of us. Reached another juncture here. We're going to be going left, but if you go right here, it says it's a climbing access trail. So there's a lot of rock climbing here, and I'm guessing this is the lower level to get to climb the side of the cliff there. So we've almost reached the top. This is pretty, it's up. There's a lot of switchbacks, but it's pretty much just straight up a full mile. And it's pretty exhausting. It appears we have a nice view from here. Gorgeous. Anyhow, it's the view up here. We're on the platform. Beautiful panoramic view of the valley and the mountains across from us. So we are at the top, and there's a sign there that tells you to stop because they will take no responsibility for your actions past this sign right up here. But a lot of people do traverse these rocks all the way up to the very top. I don't know if you can see it through the trees here, but I'm not willing to do that. I'm afraid of heights, so that's the only thing I would do. So we're now heading down, and we have about a mile to go. Have a bunch of switchbacks all the way down the mountain here, and I can tell you it's a lot easier going down than going up. It's a gradual climb. I'm not sure what the elevation gain is, but it's a mile of switchbacks basically to get up here. It's a really pretty area in the trail. I love the way the sun is shining through. Just pretty through here. Anyhow, again, it's about a mile up, a lot of switchbacks, and a mile down to see that view. Oh, oops, almost lost it. Anyway, one of the things when you're on these crowded trails, some of the things that are kind of frustrating sometimes is just people who don't understand trail etiquette. One is, for people who are coming uphill, you're supposed to give them the right of way. So those of you who are going downhill should step to the side or make sure there's plenty of room for the people who are trekking uphill, because they have that momentum going, and if you stop that momentum, it's really hard to get it going again. Anyhow, still heading down. I think we might be about halfway down. Not sure yet, but we passed the place where there's a path that wraps around the mountain that takes you to the rock climbing area. And we just passed that little intersection. So I think we might just be about halfway down. The other trail etiquette thing we wanted to mention is we noticed in a lot of these popular areas, especially these that have the switchbacks, you can see it's coming around, the trail's coming around, and then it's going to turn down here. That's a switchback, and then it comes back. We see it down there. Well, people make these little paths because they don't want to have to do the whole trail, and they just go down that way. They ask you to stay on the trail for a reason and not to do that because you're disturbing all of the animals, the plant life. You're eroding the soil, and it's just the right thing to do. Just stay on trail. There's a reason for the trail. People maintain the trail. They take the time to take care of the trail so that you have a nice, enjoyable trek up and down the trail, and they want you to be respectful of it. So when you do that kind of thing, I personally think it's very disrespectful of all of their work and just of the beauty around you. Again, as you can see, people have etched out a path in between these two switchback areas instead of just going down here and making a turn like everybody else does. So, you know, it's eroding away that part of the path. And I did notice there were some areas that this is happening in that they've obviously put a bunch of boulders and stuff up, hopefully to prevent people from doing that. But anyhow, we're still on our way back down. It's a beautiful hike. Windy and a little bit cool out today, but we still sweated. So we're pretty much down at the bottom. You can hear the water, the creek that we passed on the way in, and we're getting ready to cross the bridge again that leads you up the trail. So thank you, Seneca Rocks. You were beautiful, and we enjoyed you. Here we go. Beautiful. Thanks everybody for joining us today as we went wandering out yonder here at Seneca Rocks in the Monongahela National Forest. We really enjoyed this hike. It was a mile up, a bit strenuous on the way up, but real easy on the way down. But it was absolutely beautiful, beautiful day, and we really enjoyed it. Thanks again, guys, and we hope to see you soon. Bye.